Hey guys, Joe here, and yes, I'm doing a video game pickup video, along with some other stuff I picked up, but yeah, it's been a while, not much I can do about that. Time, energy, money, all play a factor in what I can do, but I did manage to go out the last couple of weeks and pick up a few things, and I wanted to show them before they disappear into the ether, where things disappear to. Before I get going, if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your subscription. If you aren't subscribed, consider getting subscribed because you never know what video I'm going to put out next. I'm sometimes working on tech, a lot of guns lately because I work at a gun store, and sometimes I'll do some pickups. I'm going to try to do the pickups a lot more frequently during the summer because I'm going to work on picking up a bunch of stuff and then doing a big sale at the end of the season. When that comes along, I'll let you know about that as well. But let's get into it. If you saw from the picture, there's kind of an eclectic mix of things. And first thing I'll show you is a VCR. And I'm sure you're wondering, why would he pick up a VCR? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, VCRs, when they have remotes and their books and everything, are actually kind of valuable. I got this one for $5. It says 7 on the front, but the guy took $5. And this model actually sells for about 50 bucks online. And if it sells for that, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. It was $5. And it also allows me to test VHS tapes. Now, I'll just run through them real quick. These are Disney, obviously, because you can bundle them together. You put 6, 7, or 8 of them together, somebody will pay you 20, 25 bucks for them. And I was able to pick them up for $1 a piece. So you got like Fantasia, Old Yeller, The Secret Garden. That was actually a pretty cool movie. Didn't really understand it when I was a kid and first saw it. Okay, I don't know what this one was about, but I needed to get 8 for $2. The Journey of Natty Gann, not sure. Cinderella, it's from the Masterpiece Collection. I think most of these are, except for one's a black diamond. Don't know what that implies. Platinum Edition, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Sleeping Beauty, and Aladdin from a place called Hash Auctions. I'm assuming because the guy that I'm buying them from every now and then, he says he has like 100 more Disney movies, so we'll see what happens if he actually does and he sells them for $1 a piece. These aren't actually for me, these are for Daniel, the guy I go shooting with a lot, because he couldn't go to the flea market, and Saturday, the day before we filmed this, or before I went and picked up these, he actually picked up another bundle of them, so he'll be able to make some money. He's probably going to buy the VCR off me so he can A, test videos, and B, sell the VCR, so that's cool. One of my friends out there knows that I like Iron Man stuff, and he had picked up some of these, and it was just sitting on his table. He didn't know I was going to be there, but he had this sitting on the table, and it's one I don't have. It's the Bleeding Edge Iron Man. For those of you that don't know that whole series, this is the one where after he gets his brain back, he basically puts the Iron Man armor in a nanite form into the bones of his body. So, kind of cool. A lot of what he does in Endgame and Civil War with the suit being able to transform into different weapons, things like that, come from the Bleeding Edge Iron Man ideal. So I saw this sitting on the ground and came with a battery pack, but this was sitting on the ground, and as you can see, it's got tape going around it because there are no screws holding it together. However, the case itself is not bad. It just needs to be cleaned off, and I'm going to see if I can get it working. I took a bet, and well, not a bet. I challenged myself to see if I can get this thing working because, as you know, I actually used to deal with eBay fix or repair lots. I used to buy them and fix up a lot of the stuff inside them. So I'm pretty knowledgeable with Game Boys, and I actually still have a couple of boxes of parts laying around. So I can go through those and see what I need to do. And all the parts look like they're together still. I don't see a lot of corrosion on it. There is some corrosion on the battery case or on the contacts inside the battery compartment. But I bet you I can get this thing up and running, and then I'll flip it. I got some buddies that'll buy it. And it's got the original serial number and an original rear door for it. So that's why I'm pretty sure I can get it working. We'll make a video of me trying to get this thing working. Same thing for that. This is a Game Boy or excuse me, a DS, Nintendo DS Lite with the broken hinge problem, and I have a white one that is just very filthy but works as well. So I'm going to take the two and kind of merge them together and make a blue-white creamsicle kind of a thing. And my buddy's going to buy it from me, and then he'll sell it. I used to flip these online myself, but I don't care to do the online stuff anymore. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I can't dedicate myself to that anymore. Next, we have some video games. We got Hey You Pikachu for Nintendo 64. I don't have the microphone or anything. Well, I have the microphone, I think, somewhere in a box. I'll have to double check. In the box copy of Mario Kart DS. That was more for me. I got it for almost nothing. Pokemon Battle Revolution. Again, it was cheap. Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's only a couple of bucks and I didn't have it. And this was $1, which is one of the reasons I bought it. But number two is because of the condition. And it's X-Men Next Dimension on the original Xbox. And you can see it's actually, the case is really nice. The book is in really nice shape. And even the disc is in super good shape. You can see it's very reflective. Hello. So, that's cool. And that will go in my collection because I didn't have it. It's actually like a $10 game, so if I wanted to sell it, I could. A Wii Motion Plus Wiimote and Nunchuck, because you can never have too many extras, plus they trade in pretty well, and I got them for the right price. And then we were out there on Saturday, and this guy had ammunition out there, and he was being a jerk. You know, like a lot of, unfortunately, these guys that have been doing it forever, they like to lie, and they think they can get away with it. Now, keep in mind, I'm not wearing one right now, but I was wearing a Sightmark t-shirt and my Otis hat, and I'm looking at ammunition, and this guy's trying to tell me that Tulammo 45 auto, Tulammo, it's Tulammo, so Tulammo, it's a Russian thing. He says at 45 you can't buy Tula for less than $25 a box. Now, here's the kicker. He's selling his ammo for a great price. He was selling it for $10 a box, which is 50% less, or excuse me, $5 off, so half again as much as it would have been if I had gone to like Walmart and bought it. So I was ready to buy all his ammo at 10 bucks a box, and then he throws that line out there. And I'm one of those people that on principle, if you lie to me, even though I'm already in the process of doing business with you, I just won't do business with you. So I put the ammunition back and I walked away because he says you can't get it for less than $25 a box. And I'm like, dude, I work at a gun store. Yes, I can. And I can go online and get it for $15 a box if I really need to pay retail. So I walked away from him. And on Sunday we went back. Now he also had this stuff. Obviously I bought it since I have it in my hand. This is Federal Champion. Federal Champion 45 auto 230 grain ball ammo sells for about $27 a box for the Champion stuff. The red box is cheaper, of course, but this stuff is like $27, $28 a box. So we went back and I met my buddies Thomas and Chris out there, and we were doing some walkthroughs, and I saw he had finally set up for the day, and I handed my buddy some cash and I said, look, he's probably not going to deal with me because I basically called him an idiot. Go over and buy these for me. So I gave him 40 bucks because he wanted 15 a piece for these, which was still a hell of a deal. So he goes over, he comes back, he's like, which ones? Because he doesn't deal with ammunition. And I said, the ones that say Federal Champion on it, the red boxes, the two on top. So he comes back and he's like, yeah, you gave me way too much. Give me $2. And then he handed me a 20 back. So he got me Federal Champion 45 auto for $11 a box. That's a steal. So I'm happy about that. And the reason I'm mentioning the ammunition, number one, because I bought it, but number two, because I actually picked up a firearm, and you'll be seeing a video on it, and an extended mag. That's why it looks weird. But I needed ammunition for this to do the first 100, so that'll be cool. You'll be seeing a video on this soon. Obviously, we're not going to go into it today, but that's a Para Ordnance 45 caliber. 1911. Additionally, I have an Ouya that Daniel has right now. I bought it for like 10 bucks and I decided not to keep it because It's not functionally very good. So he's going to try to sell it, but I'm going to have him bring it back to me because I want to do a review on it before I sell it. It's kind of funny because a guy named Random Gaming in HD, one of the guys I subscribe to, literally put up an Ouya video the day I bought the Ouya. So it's kind of funny. We'll see what we can do. I didn't try to sideload it or anything. Maybe I'll do that. Try to sideload some programs and see how that functions, and then we'll see if it's a usable piece in 2019. Additionally, I did get my Asus Strix X99 gaming motherboard back from Asus, and it's tested, it's fully working. So now I have to send my CPU out and get that replaced because it was the CPU that was dead. So to all of you that said it was a CPU, you're right. To all of you that said it was both, I lucked out and it was just a CPU. Luckily, the CPU has a longer warranty on it than the motherboard. Because of that, and also recent values, I'm actually selling my 4790K system and building a new X99 custom water-cooled build. So that'll be coming to the channel as well. So that's about it. If you like those pickups, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to get subscribed. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. I read them all. I respond to almost every single one of them unless they're like totally bizarre, like I like bananas. So do I, buddy. And as always, I'll talk to you later.